Hello, friends and families and loved ones. I greet you all. I hope we all slept well and woke up hale and hearty today from our respective homes. If that's the case, let's all glorify God. This is Mr. B.O., a full-fledged Igbo son and teacher of Igbo language, culture, and tradition, including general issues that concern our life in society. Yes, we're still on sisters-in-law. Yes, our dear lovely sisters. Yes, this is second part of the other episode. Now let's begin. Yeah, as a daughter-in-law, there are a few things you should note. I mentioned a few things you should note down the way you should treat your mother-in-law. So in this second part, we are going to talk about a few things. I think this perhaps is going to be the concluding part of it. All right. Now, we are in Ember month. Christmas is fast approaching. Now, you have a good job. Probably you do a thriving business, a successful business that yields a lot of money. Now, once Christmas approaches, what married ladies do, one of the things they do is buy things, edible things like rice and some other things, money, and send to their parents, their own biological parents. They don't think their own mothers-in-law deserve to be given gifts or to be bought items, edible items, or money. Everything is all about their own biological mothers. They don't care about their own, their mothers of their husbands. Now, I want you to start caring for such women. Now, as you plan to make your own mother, your biological mother, happy, always remember that there's a woman out there whose son you're married to, who you call your mother-in-law. Plan for her too. If you buy one bag of rice for your mother, buy one bag of rice also for your mother-in-law. If you give your mother-in-law money, if you give your own mother money, also give you give your mother-in-law money as well. If it is 10,000 you're giving to your own mother, also give 10,000 naira to your mother-in-law. Any amount you're giving to your own mother, make sure you are capable of giving the same amount to your mother-in-law. So whatever you give, if it's clothes, whatever you buy for your own mother, your biological mother, ensure you buy the same thing or something similar to your mother-in-law. Any expenses you want to incur in this season, make sure you should also imbibe your mother-in-law into them. So it doesn't have to be Happy Christmas, Mama. How are you people doing? Christmas is fast approaching. You're not going to call your own mother Happy Christmas. You're not going to call your own mother and say Happy Christmas, Mother. How are you doing? Without giving them something, without giving her something. So as you are giving your own mother, as you're prepared to give to your biological mother, be also prepared to give your mother-in-law. So what is good for the goose is also good for the gander. So once you remember that someone's son is your husband, in as much as the person is not your biological mom, for the fact that you are married to her son, you have become her daughter and she has become your mother. So as you plan for your biological mother, plan for your mother-in-law. This will always make her children come close to you. They'll be closer every passing second because they know that you care about their mother as well. If you think you're not going to give the same amount of money to your mother and to your mother-in-law, but make sure that what you're giving to your mother-in-law is substantial enough so that she wouldn't think who knows how much she has given to her mother. Some women are so there are some tough women out there, mother-in-laws. Then she might start battling, with that in her own mind, but that's her business. All you have to be concerned about is you have been able to give her something tangible, something that when she mentions it out there to her daughters, her sons, they will say, yes, this is a good sister-in-law. We've got a wife in her. So that's just the way it is. Life is very simple. Life is very, very simple. It's because of some attitudes put up by sisters-in-law, daughters-in-law, that make their mothers-in-law hate them. So when you lose a place in your mother-in-law's heart, you've missed a lot. You've lost a lot. You wouldn't know. You might think, excuse me, you might think your husband covers everything. But always remember that without your mother-in-law, there wouldn't be your husband. There wouldn't have been any man called your husband. Even though you might get married, or you could still have got married to some man out there, but not that man. Because you can't get married to two husbands at the same time. So that's just it. So once you care about your own biological mother, remember to care about your mother-in-law. Whatever you give to your mother, your biological mother, remember to give to your mother-in-law, or something similar. But make sure you make her happy this time. This time is a time to show love. This time is the time to show you care. So as you put other people you hold in esteem, those you think you love and they love you, always remember that woman. Even if she's very rich, she can afford whatever you want to give her 1,000,000 times over. Forget about that. It's immaterial. Go ahead and buy her that gift. Go ahead and give her that lump sum of money. Go ahead and buy her clothes. Go ahead and buy her those things, or one of those things you think she loves or she cherishes. You don't give gifts to people because they cannot afford it. You cannot afford them. You don't give gifts to people because you think you're richer. You don't give gifts to people unless they are close to you, because you love them. Remember what I said in the other episode? You show love to people who don't love you. By the time you continue to show love to them, they'll start loving you, because they'll get tired of hating you. They will say, I hate this person, and he or she keeps loving me, so why don't I start loving him or her in return? That's just it. Nobody hides from that. So put them in your agenda this period, because I know you have a job. Even if you're going to get some money from your husband to send to your mother or your siblings, make sure you also remember this old woman called your mother-in-law. Always bear that in mind, that without your mother-in-law, there would have been no husband. That very man who you call husband, he wouldn't have been in the play. He wouldn't have been there. So hold his mother in esteem. As you plan for others this season, plan for that woman. As you put a smile on your own mother's face, put a smile on your mother-in-law's face. As you put a smile on those people you love, remember that your mother-in-law should be and is one of them. If you don't have anything to offer, it can be understood, but ensure that you show love to that woman, no matter how much, as long as it's something tangible. Whatever you give her, she knows what you do for a living. If you give her something that she will be proud of, she will appreciate it. And her children, including your husband, will love you even more. You can't change the fact that love begets love. So show her love as you show others this season, because this season is a season of love. In a few months, things will start happening. People will start visiting shops and all that to buy presents for their loved ones. So make sure you are one of those people. And when you're buying those things with which you show love to people you love and who love you as well, include Mama, your mother-in-law, on the list. Okay? So that wherever she is, she will always pray for you. Whether or not you've got children for your husband, hold his mother, your mother-in-law, in esteem. Care about the old woman. Show her love. Yes, I keep mentioning love. Show her love. If you've not been showing her love all the past months, this season, this upcoming season, show her love. Surprise her in such a way that she'll forget all wrongs you did to her. Because gifts, you can use them to make people forget and forgive you, forgive you and forget all the wrongs you did to them. Yes, gifts can change so many things. People don't understand. A lot of people don't understand this, but it's just the gospel truth. You can use gifts to win your enemies to your side. So if you assume your mother-in-law as one of your enemies, use gifts to buy her to your side. That does it. You become best of friends. And as you do this, your mother will love you. Your brother, her son, who happens to be your husband, will love you even more. Love your own biological mother, love your mother-in-law the same way. Share love between the two of them. They are your mothers, in spite of this one being biological and this one being by marriage. Thank you as you practice it. That's all for now, folks. Catch you some other time. Bye.